Actually, I grew up and spent the first 21 years of my life in a very small town in the very center part of Illinois. It was a farming community. We didn't farm, but many of the kids that I went to school with, they grew up on farms. And it was a town of about 4,500, almost the exact middle part of Illinois. That's where my parents, I think, did an outstanding job instilling a set of values and understanding of what's right and wrong. From that point in time, after college, majoring in finance, I started my first career with Charles Schwab, a company I was with for 22 years, and really helped them transform the financial industry for the individual investor. And all along the way, it's always been focused on the individual person, not the corporations or the Boeings of the world. I spent some time with Fidelity and currently with the largest investment advisor in the country. The name is Edelman Financial Engines. From a personal standpoint, next February will be the 30th anniversary for my wife, Jennifer. We have two kids. My daughter, Brittany, is 25. My son, Dalton, is 22. Both of them attended the University of Wyoming. It was very obvious from the very beginning when my daughter, being the first to attend, came here, and she looked and felt at home because of the values and what the university talked about. They talked about the cowboy ethics and the things that they stood for, and I was back in the back shaking my head going, that's what I believe, and that's what I believe. We moved to Wyoming just about 4 years ago, and the reason why we moved to Wyoming was after living in 7 or 8 different places throughout the country, we had a strong desire to go back to what America used to be. That's how we raised our kids. That's how I was raised. It's not about a contract. A man gives his word. A man will fulfill his word because that's the right thing to do. You treat everyone with respect and dignity because that's the right thing to do from there. And that's where we found Wyoming, partly as a benefit for my daughter, looking at the university. And then we settled in outside the Laramie area from there. And this is our final resting place. This is the place where we want to make a significant impact. Much of my career, whether it be an executive at Schwab or Financial Engines, had been about upward motivation and things like that, and what can you accomplish and how you can add greater value to the individual client and things like that. Well, now we're moving to that phase that's shifting. And what I would really like to be is, I'd like to be that person that is always there to help the community, not in the sunlight, but in the shadows. I spent enough time in the sunlight. And now it's my promise to God that the second half of my life I will spend giving back. And as a result, I thought Laramie provided that greatest opportunity, from its size, from the university, from the opportunity for growth within the community and how I might be able to participate and help that for others. I've had a more successful career than probably anyone in a small town growing up from parents that lived paycheck to paycheck could possibly imagine. And as a result, I think I have the obligation to give back, and that's what I intend to do.